If you've ever been scammed in anything, then you'll understand that it makes you feel pretty useless and pretty shitty. And as you can imagine, the NFT space has got a lot of money at the moment, and lo and behold, a lot of bottom feeders are in there trying to take advantage of people's naivety. But how you can avoid some of the most common scams that are happening in the NFT space at the moment. If you stick around to the end of the episode, I'll give you some information on how you can get on some whitelist giveaways, which I've got on my channel for some of the mints coming up next week. Right, I'm not particularly proud of this, but I myself got scammed by this about a month ago, so I'm going to take you through something that happened and I think is going to continue to happen, and you can be aware of this in the future. So this is a website, it's called LordSocietyNFT.com. If you yourself bought Lord Society at mint, then comment down below and tell me that it's never going to happen to you again, like it's not going to happen to me again. So what happened with Lord Society? Looking at the website, you can see there's a pretty cool website. There's some really nice art in here. We got like a nice looking roadmap, lots of information available. We can go through all the FAQs and we can see that it all looks pretty legitimate. If we then jump across to all of their social medias, we can see that over on Instagram we got 94,000 followers. The Discord I've not got entry to at the moment, but there's around 200,000 or 250,000 followers pre-mint. Everything looked very, very legitimate until you started to get into the details. So what I want to show you guys, if we look at this, so we got 94,000 followers on Instagram. Even if you got like 10 followers and you put a photo up on Instagram, usually you get more than one comment. Sorry if you don't, maybe you're taking the wrong pictures. But if you look here, we can see 934 likes, 0 comments. And then we look at other ones, we've got 7 comments on this one. Now before, what we were actually seeing was a huge amount of bots on these. Now what as well I can see, just clicking on this, it's got literally 7 comments. This is superb, amazing, amazing, awesome, awesome, let's go. Now, everything on that tells me that these are not real followers. They're probably just bots. They've actually not even paid enough money to get decent bots that are going to give them that many comments. They've literally paid for like 3 comments and it's given it twice. Okay, so bit of a warning sign here. Why is a legitimate project with all of these followers not getting more engagement, more interaction? Similarly, in the Discord, both the Twitter, it's really, really repetitive. So now this is a warning sign. So now I'm also paying attention to things, engagement, etc. Getting involved in societies, looking in the Discord, seeing what's going down. But one of the simplest, stupidest methods that I never really considered until I suddenly saw the price dropping after mint. One thing you can do, guys, as well is jump across to Google and just type in the name of the NFT that you are looking at, the NFT project, and then you can just write the word scam at the end of it, and then lo and behold, it will probably bring up a lot of information. This video confirms a scam is going out. Scam, 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 scam. There's a lot of people in the space who are doing the research and basically, you know, obviously look after yourself, but there's a lot of people who are there to look after you as well. So be very cautious of things like this. Also, another warning sign, I went to mint the project and it said I'd been selected for the raffle. And in my mind, I was like, yes, jackpot. But then I realized after I minted it that I hadn't really applied to be in the raffle. And then I ended up buying the NFT anyway. And ultimately what happened is I minted them at something like 0.27. I did get out a little bit before this, but you can see the floor price now is 0.028, which if it was a legitimate project, obviously cool artwork, etc. But obviously the whole community, etc., is fake behind it. So although this is actually available on rarity.tools and actually has traded pretty large volumes, it's definitely not a project that we want to get involved in because no one who's doing any proper research is going to be involved in projects like this. Now jumping into the next one, if you've been in Discord for any period of time, then you'll see there is a huge amount of rubbish that happens in here. And I did get stung very early on in my trading journey by buying a faceless that wasn't actually a faceless. So, for example, at the moment you can see I'm in a chat for Lucky Lion Club, which is kicking off and I think is due to mint next week if you're interested in that. But what we can see on the left is that this is the Lucky Lion Club, the official one, which all the chat, etc. And then if I go up, I can see a number of other lions who have contacted me to tell me that I've been selected for a limited mint. And looking at this, it all seems fairly legit. It's got all of the Discord on there, shows me the members, it's got the Twitter. If I was to click this link, it would take me to another page that isn't actually part of the Lucky Lion Club. So always double check the website versus the ones that you are getting sent. Usually a project team will never ever DM you. Very, very unlikely, especially in these super hype projects. You also might get people DMing you asking for your wallet addresses so they can put you onto the whitelist. But say someone random hit me up. If I want to check if a name or someone who's messaging me is legit or part of the team, on the right I've got all of the people who are either a moderator or one of the founders, etc. Okay, so they're not on that list. I'm not going to give them anything, okay? There's no reason why I should be giving them anything. And always check against this who's really messaging me. For example, if Legolas hits me up, then I can see who it is because I got their tag there. I can see everything about them. Yesterday I also made a video for medical onlyists, which I'll put up a link to at the end of this episode. I've got whitelist spots available for that to my followers, so make sure you're liking and subscribing to this video, as well as heading over to Twitter and following me on that. And I'll be looking to give away a whitelist spot for this project. I've also got some projects coming up next week with some huge whitelists available, so make sure you are sticking around and supporting the channel. Thanks very much for watching, guys. I will see you again soon with another video. Bye bye.